Hi everybody, welcome to Tiny Tech number 2. In this edition we're going to be talking about 3 different things. Printing from Google Chrome and why it's working sometimes but not always. The fact that the file upload question type is now available in Google Forms, which is awesome. And how to do a quick graphic organizer in Google Docs. So let's start with printing from Chrome. This has been a known issue for the past couple of weeks, and it's something that Google is actively working on correcting, but they don't have a solution yet. What'll happen is you'll find that sometimes when printing a Google Doc or a Google drawing directly from Chrome, you or your students will have their documents print out with some random missing words. And that can be very frustrating, I understand. But again, it is something that Google knows about. The Google Apps for Education districts have all made them aware of it. It's happening all over the place, and it's something that they're working on correcting. We'll let you know as soon as it is fixed. It also doesn't affect all of your work all of the time, so you may have not even run into this issue yet. We just wanted to make you aware of it. Okay, so the second thing is that you can finally have colleagues or students upload files into your Google Forms. So let's take a second and look at how that operates. So now we can actually have people add files to a Google form. This is brand new and really neat. So I have a blank Google form here, and I've added one question. And now under the question types, you'll see a file upload option. When you choose that, it's letting you know that all of the files will be uploaded from the owner's Google Drive. Also, this only works within our domain. So you're not going to be able to have outside people like parents or people from other school districts be able to upload files to these Google Forms. So now you can see that just like before, we could give it a title. We can choose a maximum file size. We can go all the way up to 10 gigabytes. And then you can also restrict the file types that can be uploaded if you wanted to. So if you strictly want a student to upload an image, you can come here and uncheck all of these other options, and they will be forced to upload an image. Okay, so what this looks like on the student side of things is they simply have the question title and the ability to add a file. And they can upload that directly out of their Google Drive, or they can select any file from their computer. Pretty neat. And how do you find those files that have been uploaded? Well, here I've switched to another form where I have a file upload question. If you go to the Responses tab and then scroll down to the question itself, you'll see all of the items that have been uploaded listed here. You can also click View Folder, and this will take you directly to the folder in your Google Drive where all of that is stored and organized. And you can see all of the files that have been submitted here. You'll also see that it has the name of the person who did the uploading attached right to the file, which makes it easier to find these things after the fact. Now, the next thing we'll talk about is a quick way to do a graphic organizer. Now, one tool that a lot of our teachers use is called Lucidchart, and it's a fantastic feature-rich graphic organizing tool, but there are a few limitations. One of which is that it's difficult to create a template, push it out to all of your students, have them quickly edit it, and return it back to you. So you can do a little bit of this within Google Docs itself. So you'll see I have a graphic organizer all set up here, and I did this through Google Draw. So you can insert a drawing, and that's going to bring up a screen that looks like this. And I simply added in some different shapes, whatever shapes I wanted. And then I can choose to do like a curved connector. And as I hover over these, it gives me those little purple icons. And I can click and drag from one purple to the next, make the end point an arrow, and all of a sudden I'm making graphic organizers. So the nice thing here is that you can get it all set up for your kids. You can then push this out through Google Classroom, have Google make a copy of it for every single one of your students, and then the kids open it up, double click on the image, and they can go in and they can put in all of their information that they want into the graphic organizer, including, you'll see this section down here for pictures. I can delete that and then come up here and add an image. And I could just Google search for a cell, choose this. All of these images in here are free to use. They are Creatively Commons attributed, so anybody can use them. And then I drop in that picture, save and close, and now I have my graphic organizer all filled out as a student, and I can turn that right back in through Google Classroom. All right, thanks for joining us for Tiny Tech number 2, and we hope to continue to provide these little snippets of technology information throughout the school year.